Hello. Happy morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Hema Harris from the Department of Anatomy, extending you a hearty welcome to the auspicious white coat ceremony of the 15th batch of MBBS students of Malabar Medical College Hospital and Research Center. Do you know that the white coat has a rich history and symbolism in medicine? So what is the transformation that takes place when you are in your white coats? The white coat ceremony symbolizes the conversion of a layperson into a member of the healthcare profession. So you symbolize professionalism, care, and trust. You carry the emblem of being in the medical field. The white coat ceremony marks the beginning of your journey as doctors. A short history about the white coat. Physicians draped themselves in black until the late 19th century, as black was considered formal. At the beginning of 20th century, when medicine became truly scientific, the purity of the profession brought forth the white coat as a reflection of the professionalism and humanism of doctors. The white coat ceremony is a result of a vision by Dr. Arnold P. Gold, who, in 1993, instituted the first white coat ceremony at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York. So as we venture into the day's program, I welcome the dignitaries onto the stage. Shri V. Anil Kumar sir, Chairman, Shri Anjaneya Medical Trust. Sir, please. Dr. P.V. Narayanan, Principal, Malabar Medical College Hospital and Research Center. Our chief guest, Dr. P.V. Madhavan Nambiar, former professor and head, Department of Surgery, Government Medical College, Calicut. Dr. Sudha Anil, Secretary, Sri Anjaneya Medical Trust. Dr. M.K. Ravindran, Medical Superintendent of Malabar Medical College. Dr. Ashalita P.R., Professor and Head, Department of Anatomy. Dr. Ramita V.P., Professor and Head, Department of Physiology. Dr. Sneha Henry, Associate Professor, Department of Biochemistry. Let's start our program seeking blessings from the Almighty. I invite Ms. Shweta MC, our student from the 2024-25 batch, to lead the group in prayer. Kindly appraise.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, a pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace.
Thank you, Shweta. Now we move on to the lamp lighting ceremony. I invite all dignitaries on stage to come forth to conduct the ceremony. We pray that the light brightens the careers of our budding doctors. Thank you. Now I invite someone really special who requires no introduction whatsoever. Professor and Head, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Ashlada ma'am. I welcome the honorary recipient of the Best Teacher Award to deliver the welcome speech.
Good morning, everyone. Why are we gathered here? Yes, it is for the white coat ceremony. Hello? Orangalle? So today we are going to observe the white coat ceremony, which is also abbreviated as WCC. Okay, internationally known as WCC. So it is a ritual in medical schools and other health-related fields that marks the transition of students from their higher secondary school to the clinical health sciences. It reminds me of the transition of a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. As Dr. Hema said, the WCC originated in the US. I am not going into the details. A white coat is worn by professionals in medical field and those who are involved in lab work. It protects their clothes and serves as a simple uniform. It is usually made of cotton, linen, or cotton polyester blend, not made of silk or other expensive material. Why? Because it allows the washing of the overcoat frequently. And even at higher temperature, we can wash our white coats. That is why it is made of cotton or linen. It is a symbol of respect. It is a symbol of purity and cleanliness. It was introduced in medical field in 1800s. Can you purchase an overcoat? Of course, you can. Even from your home, with the help of your mobile, you can purchase hundreds of overcoats from Amazon or Flipkart, latest model, very expensive overcoats. But you have to earn the right to wear the overcoat. You can buy an overcoat from anywhere, but you have to earn the right to wear the overcoat. That is more important. So it is your hard work that gained admission to a medical school, and you have earned the right to wear the overcoat today. To grace this great occasion in your lives, we have some eminent dignitaries on and off the dais. It is my proud privilege to welcome these people. First of all, let me extend a warm welcome to our respectable chairman. Even though an engineer by profession, his main aim is to see young, intelligent people like you donned in white overcoats. That is why he built one more medical college in Palakkad. I hope you will come up with more colleges in the future, sir. Sure. A warm welcome to our simple, humble, and yet great chairman, Anil Kumar, sir. And behind every successful man, there is a hard-working woman. We can't say behind Anil Kumar, sir, oppatinoppam. Okay, so I am welcoming Dr. Sudha ma'am, who is head of the emergency team. Actually, it is not necessary to introduce our principal, who, with his great sense of humor, wins everyone's heart. A hearty welcome to you, sir. The chief guest of the day, Dr. Madhav Nambiar, sir, is my super senior in Calicut Medical College. He belongs to the 10th batch of Calicut Medical College. Now it is the 68th batch in Calicut Medical College. He's a great surgeon, a great teacher, and a very nice person. That makes him special. Just like our principal, he has his own collection of jokes, which makes the ambience in the theater very helpful for the surgeons as well as the paramedical staff. He is the apt person to grace this occasion and bless you all. I wish a hearty welcome to Madhav Nambiar, sir. Let me extend a warm welcome to the vice principals, superintendent, department heads, faculties, proud parents who are sitting there showering their blessings on you, and administrative staff, IT staff, and of course, the stars of the day. Dear students, please remember, let your overcoat be smeared with blood. Let it be smeared with a human excreta. Let it be smeared with amniotic fluid. It can be washed very easily. Wash your overcoats at least once in a week. Last week, a student appeared for the university exam. I hardly recognized the original color of the coat. It was so dirty, so stinking. Dirty and stinking. I asked him, after joining for first MBBS, did you ever wash this cloth? He said frankly, no ma'am. You should not be like that. Even Mahatma Gandhi ji, he used to wash his own clothes. He used to clean his own toilet. So you should remember this. Wash your clothes. I think washing machines are available in hostel. Yes. So please wash your clothes and wash your overcoat at least once a week. Please remember, don't let your overcoat be stained with bribery or unethical deeds. You can never wash off that dirt. So, with these words, I welcome all the dignitaries on and off the dais, everyone assembled here, welcome, welcome, and welcome, and wish you all a happy Diwali also.
Thank you, ma'am, for that warm welcome. Now, we always look forward to our principal's address, since it is filled with humor as well as essentials. I graciously request our beloved principal, Dr. P.V. Narayan, to say a few words.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Anil Kumar, our chief guest of today, Professor Dr. P.V. Madhavan Nambiar, former professor and head of surgery, Calicut Medical College, and also professor of surgery in this institution, now working as a senior consultant surgeon in various hospitals in Calicut City. Dr. Sudha Anil, our medical superintendent, Dr. Ravindran, heads of departments of anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, my dear colleagues and management side staff, and our most precious students of Malabar Medical College. A warm welcome, and you already have been given enough time to recognize what is MBBS, what is this institution, where you reached, and what is your role in this society, what are you going to become. Are you aware it? Your regular foundation course is now over, I think. With that, Dr. Ramida might have given you a training to become a professional. That professional requires more stamina, credentials, and a vision, long vision. Because you are going to become a leader and as a lifelong learner. A lifelong learner requires so many dedications in your life. That is what Dr. Ashalada told. Once you enter into a profession, that profession requires so many criteria. If you are going to take a job, some institution, they will give you a training in the beginning. Say, IAS officers. They want to become IAS officers. After their recruitment, they will be having a training for 1 or more years in Missouri. You heard? To make them as a collector or what they are going to become. Like that, we are also having a dedicated staff here to make you what you are supposed to be in future. And again, I will tell you, from today onwards, what you are supposed to become, nobody can tell you. Only you can decide what you want to be in your future. So that is your attitude. So your attitude only tell you where your altitude should be. So your attitude shows your altitude. So you begin with a humble beginning. That's why we are here to give you an oath. For that oath, we got a doctor by profession, a man with a passion, and usually it's very difficult to find out such a personality at this age. That is 10th batch of Calicut Medical College means it is so senior, sir. I think only few will be surviving now. 78.
I am in sweet 70s.
Sweet 17s. Like you only. You are also in 17, 18. Sweet 17s. We got another teacher of Dr. Madhavan Good sir. Maybe teacher, Dr. Karthikeya Verma. He came here to give the initial talk, sir. So you are blessed with the two eminent personalities here in the profession. One is Dr. Karthikeya Verma. The role of him and what you are supposed to be, he told you. You got the idea what he is supposed to be, and now you are going to take an oath from another eminent personality in the medical profession, that is our beloved teacher, and as Ashalada told, we will never forget him, because that is his way of teaching us, training us, and also carrying the patients. We usually say, when Madhavan sir is going for surgery, he don't need anesthesia person, because his soft words itself make the patient anesthetic. That's the way he do it, surgery way of his talk. Today also he was telling, you give no sugar, but give plenty of sweet words. No, don't give sweet to anybody. As I worry, that correct words he will tell. I just give you a hint that the rest will be coming from him. Actually, he is my brother. I am Narayanan PV, he is Madhavan PV. So,
And
we,
last year, Dr. P.V. Ramachandran.
PV Ramendra, we are triplets. And by birth also, he is from Taliparamba. I am near to that Cherubarachi. So we were linked. I don't know whether parents were linked or not. But we are closely related in that way also. My dear friends, my dear students, this white coat ceremony is meant you to have a transformation from your pre-degree level to a professional level. And shows it is not available, it is not shared with any other profession, white coat. Advocates will have another coat. Then our leaders, and usually you can see politicians will have red, green, like that. They are also started wearing coats. But this purity never claimed by anybody else. So this purity is claimed by you only, health professionals only. At least you wash it and make it clean. That's what. Last year we had a rounds in the hostel. Finally, a student's room we checked. We saw the first year clothes were there, put without washing. Socks were there, shoes were there in the side. So that should not be the way you keep your rooms. Make the coat pure, iron it, and every time you see that you wear the coat. It is a protection for you among or from your enemies. Enemies also will say, oh, he is a doctor, she is a doctor. So they will not attack you. Now that is very common also, attack. Immediately when they got angry, earlier they scold, but now scolding is not there. They will trespass and attack. So they will make but your communication skill is good, you can reduce it. Otherwise, you will reduce your tooth and you will increase your bones. So that you have to take care. And this coat has got a very good role in reducing that. I think here the speakers will give you more about your white coat ceremony and what you are supposed to do. My first word is, take it as a professional challenge. The oath, there are so many things in the new oath. Hippocratic oath is we usually give to passing out doctors when they pass out. And this Sharaka oath is for the students to enter in the profession. So we are giving that oath now. Our chief guest will be reading that oath, and you have to take that oath and you have to keep it in whole life. Thank you for this meeting, for arranging such a nice meeting. I think the first phase staff has done it wonderfully well, and you got the profession of taking the oath now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. What a privilege it is to have here our Honorable Chairman, Shri V. Anil Kumar, as we witness our students embark on their professional journey. Thank you, sir, for making time despite your busy schedule for this memorable day. I invite Shri Anil Kumar, sir, to address our students.
Chief guest of the day, respected Bandhanambia sir, our respected principal, Dr. P.V. Narayanan sir, other dignitaries on the dais, your own Asharada madam, Remida madam, and Sneha madam, and my spouse, Dr. Sudha, our medical superintendent, Dr. Ravindran sir, other senior faculty members, staff members, and my dear students. A warm good morning to every one of you. How are you enjoying the campus? ആശ മേഡം ചീത്ത പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങിയോ? ഇല്ല, ഒട്ടുമില്ല. ചീത്ത പറയാത്തതാണ് ആശ മേഡത്തിനൊരു കുഴപ്പം തോന്നുന്നു അല്ലേ? റിമിത മേഡം പക്ഷേ ടൈറ്റാക്കി ഉണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? അല്ലേ? ആ. ഹൗ അബൌട്ട് സ്നേഹ മേഡം? Anyway, congratulations on this day too. The other day we went during the orientation program, induction program, we congratulated you for having chosen the medical profession and having got into MBBS. Now you are initiating your into the profession with the wearing of this white coat. You are now become the medical professional in making. So once more congratulate you for this on this occasion and wish you everything best in your career life. As everybody has said, this white coat has many significances. Apart from initiating into the profession, its purity, it reminds us to maintain the purity of the profession all along. We should be always be justified in taking our actions when we look at the patients and when we go further in the profession. Madam has said that even if your white coat is little dirty by way of not washing it, you should not make it further dirty by having your corrupt thinking or corrupt practices. So that is what is important. You have to be broad-minded. You have to be having all kind of humanitarian thoughts in your mind. You should be humble and simple to the patients and do better and good for the society and to the profession. That is what all this oath says. On this day, you are reciting this oath, Sharaga oath, which reminds us the do's and don'ts of the profession. So, my dear students, we are here to support you all in the next 5.5 years. You should be becoming the best talented professionals, the good human beings with a lot of correct way of thinking. How many of you have joined these sports activities and all? Not much.
Raise your hands.
Yeah. As an institution, of this 15 years of standing, we trust and we believe that the sports activity only support your studies when it is to the limited extent. Apart from making you the good doctors, we also wanted to make you the good human beings with a strong physique and mind, for which the sports activities has a lot to do. We have our Mr. Rajiv. Rajiv, you all met him now? Yeah. So our endeavor is to take you to these sports activities too. Although our facilities are not that great, but reasonably good facilities are there where you can do a lot to get the best out of you. So please utilize that as well. Yesterday you were Zumba dance, no? Yes. You all enjoyed it? You will keep doing it? You will keep doing it? Yes. Further trainings are required? Yes. Okay, anyway, Zumba dance. How is this? Non-Malayali students, are you comfortable? With our food, you are able to adjust with our food things. See, by the time you leave the campus, you must be able to speak in Malayalam. We don't know whether your bride or bridegroom is from Kerala. See, there are a lot of North Indians who are coming to Kerala for getting either bride or bridegrooms. Kerala is said to be the, what is that? Heaven? God's own country. God's own gentlemen, God's own ladies ഒക്കെ അവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് you need to learn Malayalam. പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങിയോ മലയാളം? You should speak to, you see, when you come to the clinics, although these days everyone knows Hindi, but Kerala and Tamil Nadu are exception, wherein we didn't promote. It's not that we didn't promote Hindi in the past days. Now, because if you go to anywhere, either to the grocery shop or to the even to the barber shop or to the anywhere, you need to speak Hindi because most of the Hindi people are working there. But then we had learned Hindi a little, but like that you also learn to Malayalam. So in your spare time, you go to the YouTube or something through which you can easily learn Malayalam, and by the time you reach to the clinics, ensure that you speak to the patients in the local language. Okay. So we have to bless the occasion a great surgeon. Madam has said that after the 10th batch, much water has flown under the bridge. Now it is 68th batch. 68th batch. So imagine, although he looks young, the great thing is that he takes challenging surgeries. We wish him to continue the surgeries till he completes the age of 100 century. Last day we have seen in the newspaper one surgeon does surgery at the age of 103. Huh? Yes. Yeah, that's a motivation for him. A man has done surgery performed a surgery at the age of 103. So we are all becoming, our life expectancy is going high, and the most advantaged people are you doctors. You never retire in your life. So that is why we requested Madhavendra sir to give you blessing on this day, to ensure you to make insights in your mind that the profession of modern medicine is a lifelong journey, which will the more you travel, the more you learn, the more you give service. So let this lifelong journey be good, full of colors, wonders, and everything good. Thank you. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is indeed our honor to have one of the most renowned surgeons of all time as our chief guest, Dr. P.V. Madhavan Nambiar, former professor and head Department of Surgery, Government Medical College, Calicut. As
also, you mentioned that.
I'm coming to it, sir. As Asha ma'am and principal sir said, sir belongs to the 10th batch of MBBS students of the same institution. It is very rare to come across a professional who spent over 4 decades in service towards a single organization, that is Government Medical College, Calicut, including the entirety of his professional education. Post-retirement, Madhavan sir worked as a professor in our institution and visiting surgeon in various hospitals. Currently, sir is rendering his service to Rajendra Nursing Home, Calicut. He is a great administrator and has held positions as president and also secretary of Alumni Association of Government Medical College, Calicut. Sir was awarded the Best Doctor Award by Indian Medical Association in 2015. Above all, Madhavan sir is a great person, very well loved by his students. His surgical skills cross all bounds, not to mention sir's expertise in all fields of surgery. We are so proud to have you here with us, sir. I cordially invite Madhavan sir to address our students with your incredible words.
Mr. Anil, the chairman and managing director, Dr. Narayanan, principal of the institute, then Dr. Asalada, who introduced me, and Dr. Sudha, and Dr. Vindan, and all other dignitaries on and off the dais. When Dr. Narayanan called me, he addressed me as my own brother, because I had a brother by name Narayanan, who was a justice in the High Court. I don't know what is the importance of the word Narayanan. In Purana, there is a character by name Ajamilan. I don't know whether you have read Bhagavatam. He was a great king, great person, but finally he fell into bad repute. He went to prostitute and other things, and finally his life was spoiled. And when he was about to die, the Yamadutas came there to get hold of him. In fear of all these things, he called Narayana, his son's name. That was a quite surprise, and the Vishnu's all Durdans came and said, "You can't take him because he is the God, the Vishnu Bhakta." So that is the power of word Narayana. You must know how powerful that the word your principal is having. You call him, you can't call him Narayana, but that they just got that much strength. And Mr. Anil, you know, Shah Jahan has built a Taj Mahal in memory of his wife. But Anil has built a medical college for his wife to study. There is nobody in the world who has built a medical college like that for the wife to study. He is the only person who has built a medical college for his wife to study.
She studied first MBBS.
Yeah, she was my student here.
That's what Sir said.
Yeah.
I'm the only person who has made a medical college to make my wife a doctor.
You can't see anybody in the world like that. And coming to your profession, I always say it's the best profession in the world. Not because you can gather money. Money is not the end of life. You get a chance to serve your fellow man. No other profession is able to give such a service to the fellow man. You get happiness by serving the fellow man. Anyajeevan udagi sojeevidam dhanyamakumamale vivekikal. Kumaran has told like that. വിവേകമുള്ള മനുഷ്യരെ മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി നല്ല ചെയ്ത് സ്വന്തം ജീവിതം ധന്യമാക്കുന്നു. That should be your life. Do good things for others and make your life happy in that way. And we also always say the importance of Guru. A teacher is very important. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshal Parabrahma, Tasmail Sri Guruve Namaha. Brahmavana, Vishnuana, Maheshwara, Guruana ellam. So always you should pay respect to your teachers. Atnana Timiranthasya, Jnananjana Salakala, Chatturunmeyam, Tasmail Sri Guruve Namaha. അജ്ഞാനമാകുന്ന തിമിരം കൊണ്ട് ഇരുട്ടായ നമ്മൾക്ക് ജ്ഞാനം തന്ന് നമ്മളെ നിലയിലേക്ക് നയിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ് ഗുരു. നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ആദ്യത്തെ ഗുരു ആരാണ്? നിങ്ങളുടെ അമ്മയാണ് ആദ്യത്തെ ഗുരു. You learned first things from your mother. Even the toilet training and other things, everything you got first, your first guru is your mother. Don't forget it. Janani Janmabhuvischa Sargadabi Giriyasi. Jananiim Janmabhumi. Ammayam, your mother and motherland is much more important than Swargam. So always remember, and you had several gurus. You learned throughout your life. You learned one thing from another thing from another. Each person is a guru. If you go to read Bhagavata, there are 24 gurus for us. A bee is a guru because of it teaches you hard working. A monkey also is a guru because it sometimes teaches you what you should not do. Monkey got a chunk of meat and all birds started plucking at it. He did not give it. Finally the birds ate the flesh and the flesh of the monkey also. So we should know when to leave certain things. That's what we learned from monkeys. It's called Markada Mushti. And once you enter the profession, you have to work hard. There is no shortcut to working hard. There is no shortcut in learning. You have to devote your full devotion for your studies. You should try to excel in your profession. Excellence in your profession should be your aim. Never go after money. Money will come. My uncle, who was the first surgeon in Malabar area, when I passed MBBS, he told me, you look after the patients well, they will look after you well. This is the advice I give. Money will come. Money will not give you happiness. Then you have to put a limit to your desire. Then only you will be happy. There are 5 qualities for the students. I don't know whether you know him. You know it. Alpaharam. You should not eat too much. If you eat too much, you tend to sleep. You can't learn much. Kagadashti. You should know how a crow looks here and there to fetch something. Just like you should be able to get knowledge from anywhere. Bhagadhyanam. You have to know the Bhagamada called a cock, how it looks to fetch a fish, which is full concentration is remaining there. Then Shwana Nidra. What is the importance of Shwana Nidra? The dogs sleep. Always very alert. When you get ready, you're always ready to get up any time. And the last thing what is called is Vadhu Tyagi. That does not mean you should divorce your wife or husband. You should continue to be a bachelor or spinster throughout your studies. If you are a family man, you don't get enough time to devote for your studies. And always, your behavior is very important. Always you should remember that the patient is also a very important person like you. Don't neglect the patient. He is your breadwinner. If there are no patients, there are no doctors. So your behavior towards him should be in a very gentle manner. Always you should respect him. He is one like you. Just because he has come as a patient, you should not neglect him. You have to behave him like a gentleman. Try to call him by his name. Yes, not by as a patient. Always call by the name. Offer him a seat when you come. Your dress code, you have to dress neatly. When you go to the patient, you dress very shabby way with the jeans with so many tear and a Hawaii chapel. Nobody will respect you. You should command respect, not demand respect. And Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat, Na Bruyat Satyam Apriyam. സത്യമായിട്ടുള്ള സംഗതികൾ പറയാം, പ്രിയമായിട്ടുള്ള സംഗതികൾ പറയാം, അപ്രിയമായിട്ടുള്ള സംഗതികൾ പറയരുത്. Try to avoid unnecessary, unhappy things. Always you should be contented. This life in this globe is very short. We are already transient passengers in this globe. So try to be happy always. Then assault on doctors, several cases of assault on doctors are happening. But you should not contribute for that. The general public is, the entire society is like that now. The entire society, for a short things, very small things, they get agitated and fire at you. But there should not be any contribution from our side. Panini Maharshi said 2000 years ago, Vaidyaraja Namastubhyam, Yamaraja Sahodara, Yamo Haradi Pranal, Vaidya Pranadhanadija. Vaidyaraja Namaskar, you prostrate before the doctor because he is the brother of Yamarajan. Yamo Haradi Pranal. Yaman takes only your life, but doctor takes you your life and wealth. You should not be like that. This was mentioned about 2000 years back. You remember there were people like that. And you should not be like that, that I should say. And you should have a contentment in life. You are in this globe only for a short stay. Make it always be happy. Be happy and communicating happiness. Happiness depends upon your contentment. Don't look at the people with a very high income than you. Look at the downtrodden people. Then you will see that how blessed you are. I hope I have conveyed the messages very well. And as Winston Churchill has said, a speech should be like a lady's skirt, long enough to cover the subject, but short enough to create interest. I hope I have conveyed. Long enough to cover the... And what I told Dr. Narayan is that what advice I give to the diabetic patient is ഭക്ഷണത്തിൽ മധുരം തീരെ പാടില്ല, പക്ഷെ സംസാരത്തിൽ എത്ര വേണമെങ്കിലും ആവാം. There should not be, for the North Indians, there should not be any sugar in your diet, but in your talk or speech, they can have as much of sugar as possible. And one more quote from Gita, Uddared Uddara Alpanam, Na Alpana Vasaded, Alpana Alpano Bantu, Alpana Ribura Alpana. It was your duty to uplift you. It is not others' duty to uplift you. If you are, you should never downgrade you. If you are good, you are responsible. If you are bad also, you are responsible. Don't say, it is because of him I became like that. Always remember that. And then one more thing is, who is your partner in life? Again, in Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, your partner in life from birth to death is your body, nothing else. It is the only thing which is with you from birth to death. So it is your duty to maintain it properly with good food, good exercise, and good mind, good thoughts also. And you should not contribute for ill health. Nowadays, drugs and other things are very common now. Don't try it at any time. You should never contribute for ill health. If your body is, you are not in perfect health, you can't enjoy the fruits of your work. So always, as Krishna says, your life partner is your body only. I hope I have conveyed everything. Now I will go to the message. Maharshi Charaka Sotra. Okay. When I joined for MBBS in 1966, everybody was telling, I must say, 10th batch. 10th batch belongs to 1966. We never had this coat ceremony. We were asked to purchase a coat, that's all. This ceremony was not there, so it is new to me also. We buy the anatomy process is buy a coat and then we will go from outside and get a coat. The ceremony was not there at that time. Anyway, white coat is a symbol of purity. White is a symbol of purity, purity of thoughts and minds and action. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for those wonderful words. Now I invite our chairman, Shri V. Anil Kumar, sir, to present the memento to Dr. P.V. Madhavan Nambiar.
Let me give a small token of appreciation of his speech. He has quoted from Ramayana, Bhagavata, Bhagavad Gita, Panini, like that. So I am giving him Kailas Manasarovar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I invite our constant motivator, Dr. Sudha Anil, Secretary of Sri Anjaneya Medical Trust. Ma'am is an ever-flowing source of energy and supporting strength behind our chairman. Students, you should take ma'am as your role model considering her academic accomplishments. After obtaining BDS from JSS Medical College, Mysore, ma'am completed MBBS from the first batch of Malabar Medical College in 2015. Further, she completed her post-graduation in emergency medicine in 2020. Ma'am, we welcome you to felicitate the audience.
Okay. So, respected chief guest of the day, Madan Nambiar sir. He is my sir also when I was doing my MBBS. Good morning, sir. And also Asha madam, our principal P.V. Narayan sir, MS, chairman, and all the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and respected students, the faculties, the parents also. So it's a warm good morning to everyone. So one small example I'm saying, you have to know this career, MBBS career, actually it is a very difficult nowadays to get it, because one of the patient, like a student has come here. She had undergone the entrance course for 3 years. 3 years she had undergone. And after third year also, she was not able to get into the government college. She was having around 600 rank, and she came here to the psychiatry department with a depression. So what is the reason? She was starving for this degree, but still she was not able to get, because her parents were not enough to pay for the private college. And she wants, in Kerala, the parents are not letting her to go out of the state. Ultimately, she had become depressed. But you people have got a background, because you have got money from your parents, something, you have got this, however, you got this degree. So what you have to bring up in the future. So this is a noble profession, so you have to carry it in a sensitive way. You have to treat the patient. So to treat that patient, you should have a proper knowledge. So to have a knowledge, every day you have to work with your subject, and the subject you have to, you have to read it. Without reading, you can't become a good doctor also. Because each and every line in the book, it is your knowledge only. Your line, it imbibes you what you have to treat the patient. So each subject, anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, microbiology, any subject, it has got a more knowledge. And you have to work. Just for the sake of degree you are coming, it is not worth, and it is also not worth to treat the patient. So according to you, you had got this profession. So this is, you have to think that God has given this profession, you have to treat the patient. So you have to learn every day, and you have to see the patient, and you have to come to the clinic and check the patients, everything you have to do. So, and the next point what I have to say is, so everyone had given a good talk to you, and how to become. This advice you have to keep it in your mind, because this is a valuable advice whomever had given. So the apron I had seen when they used to come to the college, very dirty, very dirty. I myself, I used to close my eye, because that is not, it is not at all fair. It is not at all fair, because as you are a professional, you yourself had picked up this profession. How to come before the patient, you should know. So neat and tidy. We had given this apron, and if you are not able to wash the apron, buy 3 aprons. Keep one by one. So every time the apron should be neat. Before you're coming to the patient side, or if you're going to class, the apron should be neat and tidy, and with the ironing. That carries the professionalism. And anyway, keep all this in mind, whatever they had given you advice, and congratulate everyone, and best wishes to everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite another diligent personality, Dr. M.K. Ravindran, orthopedic surgeon and medical superintendent of Malabar Medical College. Sir is a senior retired professor, hailed as the maestro of orthopedics across the state. I'm privileged to invite you to felicitate the event, sir.
Respected Chairman Sri Anil Kumar sir, respected Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Madan Nambiar sir, our Principal Dr. Narayan sir, Secretary Dr. Sudha Madam, other dignitaries on and off the dais, and my dear friends. First of all, I congratulate you for selecting the world noblest profession of the world. And I welcome you to this institution. And the teaching and studying in a medical school is entirely different what you have studied in the previous years. And in this institution, we have arranged all the facilities you want. You have got enough teaching staff, experienced and very eminent faculties are there. All facilities are there. You can utilize all these facilities and you can become the best doctors in the world. And if you got any difficulty with in this institution, you can approach any one of us and we will find a remedy for it. And I request all of you to utilize all these facilities and become the best doctors in the world, and wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next we have Dr. Sneha Henry, Associate Professor, Department of Biochemistry. Ma'am had completed her UG and PG from Christian Medical College, Ludhiana. She has served in institutions like Dr. SM CSI College, Karakonam and Sri Narayana Institute of Medical Science, Ernakulam, before ma'am joined MMC 4 years back. Soft-spoken and kind, but very stern and meticulous, ma'am imparts a positive aura around her. Very warm welcome, ma'am, to address the audience.
Very thank you, Hema ma'am, for the warm introduction to all the dignitaries here, to the constellation of stars, the youngest members of MMC, and dear parents. At the risk of repeating myself, repeating Hema madam, the history you have heard, it started with in the 19th century in the Princeton University, but the credit of the ceremony went to Dr. Arnold Gold, and who was a pediatrician, who was a neurologist pediatrician. Why white? By now you have heard many times. Why white? Because it symbolizes purity and goodness. All of us are very fearfully and wonderfully made. I don't know if you have grasped the significance of what you are going to do ahead. You are going to read about the intricate mechanisms of how a human body works. I don't know if you have thought of that, how you are lucky to learn about how well our human body is functioning. And if there is a disorder with it, or if there is a shift in the normal functioning, you will be taught how to realign it. Okay. Now, in the medieval days, how did the medical profession go? It was started as an apprentice who worked under an experienced practitioner for many years before that person could set up private practice. But now the medical education has gone leaps and bounds. It has changed so much. Looking at MMC, you have a dedicated staff, you have apt facilities, a hilltop destination for your campus. So what more can we ask? No? So, but all this is of a word of caution. Before I go further, a word of caution, all this is for not if you don't seize the day. Carpe diem, as they say. If you don't seize the opportunities that are here, all this is going to be of waste. So every day have a committed work, hard work. You have to make sure you keep all the distractions at bay. What are the distractions you can have? The necessary evil that all of us have in our hands, please make sure you control it. Your friends can also be a source of distraction. So learn to keep the distraction at bay. And also along the way, I hope you have some fun. You immerse yourself in the amazing campus life MMC has to offer. So congratulations, welcome, and do us proud.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have the most awaited moment of the day, the white coat ceremony. I invite our esteemed dignitaries to conduct the ceremony. We welcome our budding medicos onto the stage as your names are being called out. Adi Shankar, Adinath, Abhinand, Abhinanda, Abhinav, Abhirami, Abhishek, Abhinand Sunil, Abubakar, Adarsh Dilip.
Adish S. Ashok, Aditya A.S., Aditya S. Raj, Adityan S., Ahan, Ahilya B., Ahdiya, Aishwarya, Aishwarya R., Aishwarya Lakshmi.
ചെറിയൊരു ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് മ്യൂസിക് മാർച്ചിങ് സോങ് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ.
Achna Anil, Alithya Lal, Amlesh, Amarnath, Amey Shankar, Aminta Joseph, Amita Nadeshan, Amia.
All faculty members who are sitting at the back, please come. Dr. Meera, please come.
Amrita S. Anil, Anaka Unni, Anaka S. A., Anamika, Ananya, Anavatya, Anchal, Ankita, Anavadya, Anchal, Ankita, Anjana V, Anchita, Ankita, Anna Fatima.
I am the youngest of them. I am in my 70s.
Anna Shraddha, Ane Milbia, Anne Leah, Ansar, Ansha Raj, Ansia, Abhina, Akhil, Aravind, Archana. Aravind, Archana, Archana JS, Archana VS, Arman, Arsha, Arsha P, Arya, Arya B. Arya B, Arya V, Ashin Krishna, Ashley, Ashna Suresh, Ashwin K, Ashwin KK, Ashwin Krishna, Ashwin S, Adira Das, Atul, Atulya, Avni, Aisha, Bhavya, Bilsha, Binsa, Chandana Dev, Chandana, Chaitanya, Daisy, Devananda, Devika C, Devika Nair, Devika PK, Devika R Nair, Devika R Nair, Devi Krishna, Devananda S, Devananda S, Devyansh, Dishita, Diya SD, Diya TK, Faiz Mohammed, Fatima Zeenat, Fida Fatima, Faiz Mohammed, Fatima Zeenat, Fida Fatima, Fiza, Gayatri Krishna, Gayatri VC, Gloria Rose, Gopika, Gavri Nandana, Gavri R. Krishna, Hanish K.H. Hania Fatima, Hanna Fatima, Harsha, Hawa Asin, Hita, Isabel, Isha, Ishita. Ishida Rathod, KB Srimai, Kartika, Khushi, Kripa, Krishnananda, Krishna Rajesh, Krishnan K. Murli, Krishna Priya, Kumar Ayush, Lasika, Majida, Malavika P, Malavika S, Malavika TK, Manjima, Mariamat, MD Zishan, Mehrin, Mithuna, Mihika, Mohammad Ramiz, Mohammad Bishar, Mohammad Aftab, Mohammad Fasih, Mohammad Silmi, Naina, Nanda Kishore, Nandana, Nanda Priya, Nandana Krishna, Navamika, Neha Fatima. Neha.
Neha Ramesh, Neha Ragesh, Niharika Madhusudanan, Niranjana BM, Nived PV, Nivedita Rana, Nivedita VS. Nia P, Naurin Gafoor, Nuha KT, Parvati, Parvati KU, Parvati Vinod, Pavitra Rajiv, Pooja Rajiv. Pradyog K, Pranay Juneja, Praveen Shaji, Pratika Pavitran, Prithvi S, Rahil Mohammed. Rasha Afnan, Reem Fatma. Ramya Das, Rinsha Fatima, Ria Prakash, Rohit Jagannathan, Rohit Menon, Ruth Maria, Saja Fatima, San Maria, Sana Fatima. Sane Jairam, Sandra S, Sangeeta Jayaprakash, Sanha Shamsuddin, Sanjana Santosh, Sanjit PV, Sariga K.
Satvik KV, Sayuj M, Sean Thomas PX, Spandana PV, Shreya VJ, Sri Ranjini KB, Sudeep Surendran, Sugruti Babu, Surya CE, Swastik Bharatwaj, Shweta MC, Tirtha KV, Tirtha R, Tirtha Raj TP, Vaishak S, Vantana Vipin, Vinaya Mary S, Vinaya Mary S, Vishnu Kishore C, Vishwaghosh K, Vaishnavi K, Vyadu Krishnan P. Yeshwant Vinesh.
Thank you.
Now you have to stand up for the oath taking. Sir will read the oath sentence by sentence. Where he stops, you have to reiterate. Okay? Put your hands like this.
I will read the oath and you have to read it after me.
You are even a copy of that.
Dear doctors and students, I pledge before the sacred fire and in the auspicious presence of the scholars and Almighty that I will lead a moderate, moral and disciplined life during my studies. Subject to the Guru, I will conduct myself as a son or daughter for the welfare and happiness of Guru or the society with the full dedication. My behavior will be cautious, compassionate, and devoid of arrogance and jealousy. I will be content, obedient, and humble, and constantly contemplative, and peaceful in my conduct. I will try my level best to achieve the desired goal of Guru. For my success, fame, and economy as a doctor, I will always use my knowledge for the welfare of those needy individuals. Even in a state of extremely busy schedule or relaxation, I will be ready to serve the patient day and night. I will not harm any patient for selfishness and gratification. Immorality will not even come in my thoughts. I will always use sweet, pure, proper, pleasant, truthful, beneficial, and humble words, and will constantly strive for the increment of my knowledge by using my previous experiences or as needed from time to time. I will treat a woman only in the presence of her husband or a woman or an attendant. At the time of examining the patient, my consciousness, attention, and senses will be focused only for the diagnosis and treatment. I will not disclose confidential things related to the patient or his or her relatives, etc. I will not discuss to a dying patient, as it can be traumatic to the patient or his or her relatives. Despite being an authorized scholar, I will not express my knowledge in the form of ego, because the patient's relatives can feel humiliated by this. By all means, I will work for the healing of the sick individual. Thank you very much. Thank you. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I... So I will leave it now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. To give a perfect end to the ceremony, I invite our charismatic and zestful Dr. Ramada VP, Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, to deliver the token of gratitude.
Before that, I would like to invite one of the students to come forward and share the experience of the day. Anybody can come.
Of the day, of the past day?
Of this ceremony. Of this ceremony. Anybody, please come forward. അല്ല യദുവല്ല വേറെ യതിയാണെങ്കിലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല ആരെങ്കിലും വെരി ഗുഡ് പ്ലീസ് റിമൂവ് ദ മാസ്ക് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് യുവർ സെൽഫ്
Respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, my dear friends and parents. Let me first of all introduce myself. I am Adish S. Ashok from Kannur. The long-awaited moment has finally arrived. Every dream, the dream of every medico, the white coat ceremony. I feel blessed and honored to receive my white coat ceremony from such a brilliant people. And let me thank the management for conducting this white coat ceremony as a grand event. Let me thank all those people who have arrived here to extend their gratitude. And on behalf of students, let me thank the management, our chairman, the HODs of each department, anatomy, physiology and biochem, and all the faculties for being here. Thank you.
At the outset, thank you all for gathering here today to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our new MBBS students. As the head of Department of Physiology, it is both an honor and a privilege to extend this vote of thanks for our white coat ceremony. We are grateful to our esteemed guests, our chairman Anil Kumar sir, whose leadership inspires us, Principal Narayan sir for his guiding light, steering the institution with wisdom and grace, ensuring that every step is grounded in academic rigor. And our distinguished chief guest of the day, Dr. Madhavan Nambiar, whose presence today adds immense value to this occasion. Dr. Ravindran, our master craftsman in the ortho department, thank you, sir. A heartfelt thanks also goes to our secretary, Dr. Sudha ma'am. She tirelessly works behind the scenes. My fellow heads of departments, as well as all the faculty members assembled here, for your dedication and commitment in nurturing the future of medicine. Your support is vital in shaping these young minds as they set into this journey of medical field. To the parents and families of our students, thank you for the trust and encouragement. The sacrifices have paved the way, finally, for these aspiring doctors as they step into their roles with confidence and compassion. Today is not just a milestone for y'all. It is a reflection of the collective effort brought forth for this stage setting. Finally, and most importantly, our bright-eyed, enthusiastic batch of future medical doctors. Today marks just the beginning of your medical education, but also your commitment to the noble profession of medicine. Study hard until you can say, I am your doctor. Everything is going to be all right. The white coat you wear is not just a symbol. It is a mantle of responsibility, integrity, and compassion. May it remind you daily of the sacred trust society is placing in your hands. May your journey be filled with success, fulfillment, and profound impact on the lives you are going to serve. Let us all work together to uphold the values of our profession as we move forward. Thank you once again, everyone, for making this ceremony memorable.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Just before concluding, I just wanted to remind you one thing. Just like this ceremony, we have another ceremony in the next year when you come to paraclinical subjects. So I wish all the 200 students are there in that ceremony. You all have to succeed in the first year, in the first attempt. All of you study, but with a clear motive, vision and mission, you should ensure that you get through your first MBBS in the first instance. But last batch, we have failures and highly meritorious. Our overconfidence made them to suffer. I am not advising you, it is not the platform to advise you, but still I am reminding you, this kind of a ceremony is there in the second year, wherein each one of you have to be there. For you to be there, you start right away. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir, for the motivation.
Group photo.
This is a group photo.
Come.
ഇവിടുന്ന് ഒരെണ്ണം എടുക്കാം, അതും എടുക്കാം. ആദ്യം ഇവിടുന്ന് എടുക്കാം. കം ടീച്ചേഴ്സ്, ഫാക്കൽറ്റി, കം ടു ദ ഡയസ്. Teachers, come and stand. Photographer, കുറച്ച് പുറകോട്ട് പോണം.
ഫാക്കൽറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അപ്പോൾ അവരും
ഇതവിടെ കുറച്ച് നീക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? വേറുണ്ടോ? ഫയറിന്
നിങ്ങളിങ്ങോട്ട് ചേർന്ന് Tall students can stand at the back. Tall people can.
Ma'am, I am not that tall.
You stand here.
നോട്ടൊക്കെ
ഞാൻ എന്തിൻ്റെ കാര്യമില്ല, നിങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കില്ലേ. ബാബാ നിങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകും. ബാബാ
അവിടെ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കിട്ടുമല്ലോ. ഇവിടെ കോടിയുണ്ട്.
കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? അതിൻ്റെ തല കുറച്ച് ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്കോടാ. വീഡിയോ അല്ലേ? അത് ഫോട്ടോ.
Refreshments are provided outside. All of you, please have refreshments and go.